Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a bit more Hardspace Shipbreaker. Straight into it. As usual, check the pinned comment, check the survey, or survey? Poll. It's in the description. Vote on one of the games that you want to see tomorrow featured on the channel, and if you want the game that's not on the list, a personal favourite of yours or what have you, just chuck it in a comment and I will add it to the rotation, and then the people can vote on it, and that way the community can get involved with the direction of the channel. So, this is where we're at. We got 20 work orders left to do. Whew, it's been a hot minute sweating this one, eh? But I feel, especially with the Thruster 2 class, well, I guess there's 3 of them in the larger vessels, right? Plus we've also got a money consideration to make here too. I think we're going to pivot back to the larger hulls, just because, you know, we're going to have to get 3 reactors out. We're going to have to get 4 ECUs out, so we have to do at least 4 large hulls anyway. 369. Oh, there you go. Cool. We could get all the thrusters out, and we're probably going to get a few work orders done there. I think it might be time. I think it might be time to head back into them. So, for reference, the reason we're doing it and the focus of what we're doing is to get the Class 2 reactors, right? We get the ECUs, and to get the thrusters. That's mostly all I care about at the moment. Obviously, we do 2 shifts in an episode anyway, so we'll make the most of it, but that's it. Reactors, thrusters, ECU, they're the big ticket items that we want to do. View ship catalog. Do we want to do a hard one? Well, let's think about it. We're not doing it for the work order, are we? We're doing it purely for the thing, the actual vessel itself, right? Do we want to do a heavy cargo one, or do we want to do... Well, that's a good question. Because I'm quite happy to pull the... Well, here's the thing. I don't really know which is going to go our way better because of the whole coolant situation now. Because it's very different to how we're used to it. I feel like maybe the station hoppers might be better because if the coolant line's closer... I'm not sure. Let's just give this a go anyway, right? Maybe we'll do one of each. Essentially all I'm advocating between is that I think there's only 2 models. There's the station hopper and there's the heavy cargo, right? I'm pretty certain. So I guess we'll find out. Now, do we have an isolation key? We do, or a utility key, whatever. Once we've done grinding these work orders, because I think they need balancing, right? It is a bit too grindy, and we're going back to just say grinding money for the work order. I think we will not buy utility keys, and we'll do the best that we can. You know, no cutting purple blocks and no utility keys. Because, as we've discussed, we think it's a bit of an exploit, and to be perfectly honest, the utility key, that seems like a knee-jerk reaction. I bet you anything that their Twitter has been, like, absolutely bombarded. And people have complained, and so it strikes me as that sort of thing, like a knee-jerk reaction. Alright. Because they are too cheap. 50 grand is nothing. Especially when you can pull a baby reactor out for 500 grand, right? Never mind this one. You know. All right. Well, we'll isolate. Cool. So that's done. Now we're going to have a think about it. We probably don't need pressure. Is it worth trying to depressurize the hull? Well, actually, we should probably do this. Like, if
air pressure level decreasing.
If we are going to cycle things, we should do it this way: air from in to out, not the other way around. If we go from pressurized to depressurize, I'll get hit by shit. You know. Anyway, we don't necessarily even need to do any of that. We just need to go out there. Okay, so lines are isolated. That's awesome. We're gonna have to have a look and see what the best way to pull a oh.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Geez, that's a bit back to front. I can't say I've ever seen it do that before. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we've only really done this once since they patched it, so for those not aware and haven't been following it, this coolant line, usually we would isolate that. Oh wow, look, it's got like a regulator, a heatsink. If we sever that coolant line, the reactor begins to melt down now. This is a change that they've implemented recently. So we sort of got to think about what's the best way out of this situation. I still think dragging this bad boy straight down is the way to go. Like, yes, it makes us panic, and it was a cool little party trick the first time we did it. We managed to get it out because it was a heavy cargo. I think it's easy to get the reactor out of the heavy cargo potentially. We'll see with this new coolant thing. But like, truly, I think if we clear a path first, we can just run in. We can just run in and disconnect the coolant, right? And then run out here and drag it out if we've got a clean path. Like, I don't think it's actually going to be a huge problem. It's cool though. It creates, you know, you have to be more considered with your behavior. Alright, so we got that sort of bracket off. Right, we'll get this bracket. Sort of almost like learning it all over again, but we're gonna have to max path this. This is so interesting. I'm still a little confused as to what's going on with this separate saddle up here. That one that just came free then. What was that holding on? Like, it sort of implies, the fact that it can be severed there implies that maybe these back sections can actually come off independent of, like, can you just take the back section off there? That's interesting to me. It doesn't really matter right now because I want to pull the reactor straight down. Like, I actually want to disconnect this saddle as well. Boy, it was just like me. Alright. For those people as well, like, we get them come in and they're like, oh, you know, you can do it this fast and for this amount of money. It's like, none of that matters until we hit cert level, whatever it is, that gives us the cutter. The big cutter. Alright, okay, cool. That worked. My little booper did the job there too. Like, I'm not interested in making money because there is a piece of kit that we can unlock that will change the entire game by the look of it. Alright, cool. So that was not that difficult to do. And my thing can really push these things around a lot. Oh no, okay, so it's less that and it's more that I can collide things into it. Oh, that's cool. Alright, but that's a clean path. We should be able to get that out of the way easily enough, right? Alright, so consider, let's start cutting these. Alright. We could probably cut them together, right? As far as pulling this thing out of its bracket, it should just go straight down, right? Just gotta make sure I got like a clean cut. That's right, you can cut all that as well. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so in theory, we should just be able to do this last cut and drag it out. I can't be certain about that, but we're gonna find out. Now, I guess I could just sever the coolant line. Like, at this point, isolating it would be... Why would we isolate it correctly? I guess no, it'll probably piss coolant out, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like, it's not like it's just gonna be a one and done explosion like when you bump the coolant pipe at the back. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna isolate and then we're gonna... What's going on here? No, wrong button, you big old squiggly head.
Air pressure level decreasing.
I'm just sort of Is there a quicker path? I don't think so, to be honest. The other thing is when some reactor starts melting down, it starts destroying its casing as well. Now I think if we take one coolant out, nothing will happen. Alright, so you have to take all 3 of them out. Where are you? There you are. I don't hear it melting down. What's going on there? Wait, that can't be right. I just isolated the coolant. And the meltdown didn't trigger? Is it a... Wait, why do you still say you've got coolant in the line? Oh, I'm very confused now. Hang on. This is interesting. This is new. This is obviously throwing us off our min-maxing a bit, but that's okay. We need to know. What has happened here? This is new. Doesn't normally do this. How do we flush the line then?
Destroyed. Please revisit your training.
Is it because of the heat sink? Oh, that didn't help. Alright, well the reactor is starting to melt down, so I guess that's good. See, the fuel lines still have fuel in them. What is that about? Ah, this isn't good. I'm on fire. Please stop burning me. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is not ideal. What specifically is holding it on? Off you go. Oh no.
Warning. Oxygen reserve.
You forgot the reactor.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh no, my oxygen's running out. Let's not risk it. We'll just go this way. Okay, cool. Interesting. They've changed the coolant system. I like it. I welcome the change. Oh, did I get tethers instead of fuel? Whoops. Okay. We're gonna have to examine that. Alright, what did we say? Thrusters and the ECU. Now we burnt the floor out for the ECU. Unless did we detonate it? No. There it is there. Bloody thing is invulnerable. Come on, you bastard. Jeez, this isn't the easiest way to get this thing out, is it? Fucking hell. Alright. That almost just feels unfair. Like there's some unfair physics going on there. Unless it's stuck. It's stuck. Alright, that's okay then. I retract the previous statement. That was fair. Stuff it. Just go. Yeet! Alright.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Salvage secured.
Alright.
Account credit applied.
That's what we were here for, mostly. 40 seconds? Alright, hang on, no, let's just assess real quick. Like, getting that out the bottom is such a nightmare. It got twisted and... Oh man, it's so crazy. Having said that, there's a perfectly good glass window here that we could potentially get it out. We could clear this pipe. I'm still confused with pipes. Hang on. Right. Do you have fuel in you? Because one of those pipes had fuel in it during the meltdown.
Raw material processed.
There was a pipe going ballistic, so clearly it didn't drain the bloody thing entirely, you know? So I don't know what the hell that's about. Alright. Well look, it doesn't really matter which of the two models we do for the work order, like as long as we're doing one that suits us. Okay, so we've got hard station. Oh, okay, and that's probably just the work order. But the heavy cargo is always hard, that's fine. The Delphinius cruiser, we're gonna give a heavy cargo again. Remember, reactor, thrusters, ECU, that's all that really matters. Maybe extra work orders if we have more time. But finding a critical path for this bloody reactor is where it's at. We don't have a utility key. We're gonna use a utility key just because, well, they want to put it in the game. Let's, let's figure out how to do this with a utility key first. And then maybe work it out. Now, I know there's people that are advocates of the reel-in thing. Maybe it's easier on the mouse and keyboard, okay? But the truth is, once you're reeling in, I can't really air brake or direct up and down very much, so it sort of sends you on this like weird whip loop. And I find I just lose time by doing it. It's better for me to just drive over. Maybe a tiny little hook. But I'm not sold on the hook method. Okay. Alright, here we go. We are going to isolate. We are going to depressurize.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Right, so at least we can pull the reactor out like that, right? Which I think's pretty cool. It's interesting that it's got a similar... The mount seems to be cubic. Right, so... I mean, hypothetically, we could pull it out here as well. How would that go? That might be less fucking around, to be honest. Pulling it out that way. Or, hang on, why am I thinking on that level? Why can't we just pull it out this way? We could just crack that and pull it straight down. Straight out of the core. Like, a main reason I've been keeping it in the core is because of this barrel design. You can't pull the base plate off it, but you can pull the walls off of it. Interesting. I think the reactor would fit through this little hole as well. Oh, me brain's ticking away. How about that? All right, let's drill this bloody pipe. There's all these weird pipe bits that stay floating there. Okay. Wait, hang on. Do we even need to isolate the coolant? What happens if we pull the core out without isolating the coolant? That is a question that we're going to find the answer to. Shit, maybe we don't even isolate the fuel. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, is this part of the same big bloody fucking spine that I hate? I think it might be. If you're not aware, these ships have this humongous long spine in the bottom of them. Is that done? It's not. Where are you still attached, sir? Wait, are you attached to the hull? Huh. Stranger things, I suppose. Ah. No? Huh, I thought I worked it out. Oh no, it is, it's part of the spine. Oh, you bastard. Come on. Squeeze that head! Oh. Interesting. Oh! No, don't hit that coolant. Alright, this is interesting. This might be the way to do it, actually. Alright. Oh shit, there go all the containers. Oh well. Piss that off. Get out of the way. Alright, cool. Interesting. I've made a bit of a dog's breakfast. That's alright. I'm not that worried, to be honest. But look at this. Oh, don't. It's like the furniture in the cabin. Alright, is one enough, you reckon? Let's find out.
Material deposited.
How cool's that? I mean,
Salvage deposit.
coolant's leaking.
Credits transferred.
Do we care? How much damage has it done? Not much.
Air pressure increasing.
Oh! Oh! Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that was interesting. Oh. Oh my goodness. That wall is not a wall anymore.
Please avoid damaging valuables.
Destroyed rail guide. No good. Alright. Holy shit. All the coolant. Alright. Everything's frozen. We're in the ice ship, baby. Oh man, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a door panel. Okay. All right, so.
Deposit accepted.
Do you like that my actions on in an emergency is to laugh? No, okay, so that's not disconnected. What is a good path out of here? Because there's a bloody pipe in the way. Oh, there we go. Let's cycle the air pressure. Wait, what the hell?
Air pressure level increasing.
I was just being a bit of a dickhead. That's interesting. What is going on? What have I done to the ship? Oh my god. Okay, alright. Apparently, don't turn on errant air conditioners. What is the easiest way to get this thing out of here? That's a bit tricky. Alright. We'll see about cracking the floor open. Alright. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Well, we can't have that. Don't you give me that shit. I cut those fucking things fair and square. Oh, it's still attached to the wall, I think. This bloody super wall. There we go. Okay, excuse me.
Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Let's go get some O2. Oh my goodness. Big thumbs up for a big boy.
Credits deposited.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter.
Yeah.
Don't bite off more than you can chew. We wrap.
Let's go get those thrusters. That's cool though, getting that core out wasn't so bad. The coolant's interesting. We could probably just isolate it and then run over, to be honest, you know. What's left of the thruster situation? Oh, nothing. Excuse me. Quick sip. Did I obliterate all the thrusters? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Oh my. Okay. Oh, I guess I must have blown up all the fuel at the back. Ah. Right. That's okay. What else have we got? How come you don't have any health bars? Is that what happens when you don't do the fuses? Because I was curious what would happen if I took this out without doing the fuses. Alright, so I think the disadvantage perhaps of not using the fuse system is that this thing is one tap from being scrap. Like it doesn't have health. Maybe? That's my one assumption looking at it just there. Salvage coolant, salvage fuel. Oh, how much can we get for storage? Wait, 20 storage? Jesus. 3 furniture. Electrical 17. Wait, what's furniture? Oh, no, hang on. Now, people were telling me about bunk beds or something. Where do the bunk beds live? Oh, listen to this drum going. Oh, no, bring it back. Come on, give me it, give me it. Oh, no, that's it. No more drum. Oh, for crying out loud.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So the explosive decompression is where we stuffed up. Like doing that, like a normal drain on a door, is fine. Oh, okay, bunk beds, crew beds, furniture. Hey, you guys are the best. Have I never looked in this room before? Interesting. How do these come apart? Oh. Yeah, but when you explosively decompress a door, I forgot because I haven't done it in so long, it'll generally take the entire bloody door frame explosively with it, which is crazy.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, does that count as fit? Oh, I don't think the mattress counts as anything. Even in the future, you can't recycle a used mattress. This game is a real sim. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, this is a whole other thing because I've never had to do this before.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this.
Oh no, come back. I worked so hard for you. You get. Oh no, it's not working. It's a very light frame, isn't it?
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your.
I destroyed a shipping container with a bed. Wow. Wow, what a mess. Look at that. First time back on the big ships. Well, no, actually, no, we had one before. Wait, what are you? You're like a chip packet. Is that what that is? Oh yeah, hot chips? Oh, when you're trying to cook a chip packet and you accidentally... Oh no. I don't think I'm going to get the bed. I'm going to get a mattress. I don't want a mattress! Oh. Alright, well anyway, that's good learning. Look at that, a bit of earning as well. Shame I blew up the bloody thrusters. I think that was purely from the explosive decompression. Well, was it? It was, because when I pulled the core out and we had the coolant leak, that was fine. Like, it was fairly contained, if we're being perfectly honest. Alright, so we just got to pull out one more reactor, 2 more ECUs, and a bunch more thrusters. And look, the work orders are slowly trickling up there. Cool, that was interesting. I actually honestly think pulling the heavy cargo one out sideways, not through it in a barrel fashion, I'm a fan of that. In fact, if we removed the casing more before we tethered it, that tether probably would have just sucked that bad boy straight out. Yeah. Curious as always to hear what you guys think. Good to be back on the big ships. Yeah, I guess we'll grind them for the next couple of episodes and we get the certification up. Team, thanks for joining me again. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.